What's up, everyone? I'm Haley Elwood, about to take a ride with Austin Ekeler, who is a running back for the Chargers and also probably the strongest guy on this team, right, Austin?
For sure.
All right, but you're gonna learn all of that and more in today's The Winning Drive.
Presented by Chevron. Action.
All right, so Eaton, Colorado, small town, but what did you like about growing up there?
Probably the community support and just how tight, my friend group was. I basically played all sports and went to school with the same people.
So you mentioned playing all sports. In high school, you played basketball, track, and football.
Right.
Were you always an athlete? Were you always into sports?
I was, and I think it's because of my mother. She was also an athlete growing up. And, even growing up, I played baseball, I played soccer, and those three sports as well. I wrestled, so I just loved to move, and I was basically always in shape year round just because I was so active.
Yeah.
And then when it came to my senior year, it was basically, okay, what sport do you like the most? And let's pursue that as far as college and try to get a scholarship.
And that was football.
Football ended up being my favorite.
Here's the handoff to Ekeler, right side try. He's got it. Here he goes. Touchdown! Austin Ekeler. And holy cow!
I thought I would get a D1, someone looking at me from Division I, but it didn't work out like that. So, I went to Western State and made the most of that opportunity.
Yeah. Why didn't they come calling?
I don't know if it was lack of me sending my film to the right people, or if it was because I went to a small school and I was, a smaller body as far as for football, running back. I was 5'8", 186. There's something you can't measure though, and that's, how much heart and your dedication to what you love. And so that's really where I think I slipped underneath, is just because I am all in on what I'm doing now. And, I think that's where a lot of people maybe get shorted and that, slip through as far as getting recruited to a Division I school and still end up making it. It's just because, they have that dedication and that will, and they keep pushing through even though the situation isn't the best for recruiting to the NFL.
So your touchdown celebrations, look, you've scored a lot this year.
Yeah.
But I think when you first started the air guitar.
Touchdown, Ekeler! Have a day, my friend! Oh, play that guitar.
Where did that come from?
Just my love of music is for rock. I don't listen to a lot of music, but when I do, it's usually rock music. Like if I turn on the radio right now, it'd be Jack FM. Yeah, Prince is playing right now, so there's the rock stations on for sure, and that's just what I enjoy. And that's what it is for me in the end zone, rocking out in the end zone.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, Deshaun Watson did an air guitar after he scored. Is he kind of encroaching on your game here a little bit? Did you see it?
Actually, I did see it because in my DMs, people were sending me like, "Hey, he's trying to steal your celebration." And even though there's a basketball player that's been doing it too. Okay. And so it's like, hey, I feel like it's a great celebration. Yeah. It's not bad, just rocking the air guitar.
All right, so let's talk weightlifting. Coach Lynn, like a year ago, said pound for pound, you're the strongest guy on this team.
Yeah.
Farm strong. I know you did a lot of manual labor when you were younger. How did that kind of how did you parlay that into weightlifting and just kind of being into it so much?
I did play all these sports where it taught me, work ethic as well, but also I feel like manual labor did too, because it was stuff I didn't necessarily want to do all the time. Going back to the weight room, that's kind of where just my mindset came from, and it's carried me to the point where now it's like it's had long-term effects. Now I'm just very strong just because of what I've done in the past. Yeah. It's one of the things I enjoy to do too. So in my free time, you'll see me working out and things like that.
Well, yeah, in your free time, you've kind of started posting videos to YouTube.
Right.
You started those last summer. You went to what, Australia?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Quick backstory. I've always liked to record my workouts, and that started back in college during the summers. And then I ended up meeting my girlfriend, and she has been vlogging since she was 12. She hasn't always put it on a social platform. Okay. And I've been working now and recording my videos too, so it kind of just went hand in hand. And we started our own YouTube channel called T&A. Check it out if you haven't seen it. We want our brand to kind of be based off of fitness and health. And so I wanted to start a series. I didn't know what the series I wanted to call it. I didn't know what I want to call it, but I called it the Freak Flex Challenge. Yeah, see, watch my last video. I messed up the saying 4 or 5 times. But so I started the Freak Flex Challenge, and it's just doing normal lifts, but maybe a little twist to it. But things like that, it's like a hobby for me, I guess.
All right, so Austin, it is now time for the final mile challenge presented by Chevron. So I'm gonna put 45 seconds on the clock.
Oh boy.
I am going to need you to name, we're gonna do 5 bands in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay, 45. I'm just trying to name 5 bands in my head.
I'm gonna
I know
pull it
songs. I'm terrible
Uh-huh.
at bands, so we'll see how I do.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna count you
I'm gonna
down.
guess.
3, 2, 1.
AC/DC. Do I get a yes or no?
Yes, I am going, yes.
Okay. The Eagles. The Beatles.
Yes and yes, you're at 3.
Shoot.
2 more, 25 seconds. Who's another British band like the Beatles, but a little later?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, I do believe, is.
Are they British? I don't know if they're British.
They are British, yes.
And what about? Oh, Steven Tyler.
What's his band?
Aerosmith.
Yeah, you did it.
Good. Yes,
With
nice.
seconds to spare.
I'm glad you did 5. That would have been a stretch.
Originally, we're gonna do 10. Like I said, we cut it to 5. We helped you out, and with that, the unbeatable mileage hat from Chevron.
Awesome.
So there you go.
Awesome. There we go. Bang.
There it is.
Come on, Bo fans, you want some more of this? Click subscribe, hit this button right here. Click this button right here and you can get all of this that you want. Come on, Bo fans.